Oh, yes.
Episode 3 of Mafs, and I want to talk about Collins and Natalie. And in case you weren't aware, Collins happens to be a friend of Jesse's from last season.
Yes, my friend Collins is on this season of Mafs. Yes, we're pretty nervous about his edit.
Now, both Collins and Natalie, they're both vibrant, bubbly personalities, and I like them both from the get-go. Now, Jada Lee wasn't a huge fan, but I love Natalie. I think she was great. I think she's just this sweet, innocent thing. She's a klutz. She's also a bit of a geek, and I happen to love that. And yeah, to me, I just like her personality.
He's been quite unwell for the last couple of years. He passed away about 6 weeks ago.
It was sad to hear how Natalie's father had passed away just 6 weeks earlier. Now, I don't get it. This is episode 3. All 3 episodes, you've had contestants with these tragic backgrounds. Even Timothy from last episode, his father passed away 6 weeks ago. I mean, this is going to sound horrible, but other producers like hunting in the obituaries now, I don't get it. Like, they're hunting down people with like grievances, lost souls that don't know where to turn to, so they hunt them down to get them on the show. I know that's a bit dark, but anyway. I mean, honestly, it was sad. It was sad to hear. They kind of skimped over hers. I feel like they really made it more sadder for Cassandra and Timothy, and hers was just like, he passed away, happy. I mean, I feel like that's her vibe too. She is a happy-go-lucky girl. But they did kind of skimp over that, which I kind of found a little weird. Now, both Collins and Natalie, you can tell they're both awkward kind of people. And I'm worried how they're going to play into that, because it seemed to me like they were playing into Collins' awkwardness and making him seem like he was insincere, which wasn't the case. You can tell he was really uncomfortable on the screen.
Will you be my player 1 to my player 2?
What a day.
Yeah.
What a day.
Now, the PlayStation scene. You have Natalie give Collins a PlayStation necklace, which is really cute. But then it cuts to Collins saying, "What a day." I'm sorry, that was edited. That was totally edited. You don't give someone a necklace and then they say, "What a day." That's not normal. Collins would have said, "Thank you, that's really sweet." That would have been what he said. I'm telling you now. And then he would have said, "Oh, what a day," because he doesn't know what else to say. You can tell that's something he says out of nervousness. Because later on, they also say, "Hey, do you want to sleep with your wife?" He got really nervous and he said, "Oh, what a day." He was really nervous in that scene. And he would have been like uncomfortable with them saying, "Do you want to sleep with your wife?" What's he going to say? "Yeah, mate, I want to shag her on the first day." Like, you know, you could tell he was really uncomfortable, and they're trying to make him look like he's this insensitive guy. So I don't know what sort of picture they're trying to paint here, but I'm not buying it, because I can tell Collins seems like a really nice guy. So if they're going to be making it out like he's this horrible, insensitive guy, like even the last scene.
It's going to take time for me. This situation, this feeling won't be immediately. So I just want to say that.
Slow burn.
Yeah.
Can I have a couple of minutes to compose myself? I don't want to look like I've just been crying.
The last scene, he's just, you can see again, he's feeling overwhelmed. So he's letting her know, can we just keep things slow and go at a slow pace, which I think is perfectly fine. And then we see her just crying in the bedroom. I mean, I don't think he said anything that warranted her to cry personally. I mean, maybe she's just overly sensitive. That could be another reason why she's crying though. We don't know if that is the reason why she's crying. She didn't say, "Oh, I'm crying because of what Collins said." She just said, "Oh, I'm feeling a bit upset now. Can we not film this?" I don't know the context of that. I don't know why she's crying. I don't know if it's because of what Collins said. I just know that she's crying and they've put it after the scene of what Collins said, which I don't think Collins said anything bad. So if they're trying to make him out like he's some big bad villain, that he said something horrible, he said nothing horrible out of his mouth. Nothing horrible.
He passed away about 6 weeks ago.
And let's remember, her father passed away 6 weeks earlier. We don't know. What if she was crying about that? What if she was reminiscing about her dad has missed her wedding day and she's feeling emotional, and they've decided to use that grief as a way to paint a story to make Collins look like an a-hole? I don't know. I feel like that might be more accurate. I don't know. We can't have her confirm it. I'd love to hear her side of the story. I mean, that's the issue with Aussie Mafs. We don't know what they're really thinking until after the show airs. So guys, I just want to make sure everyone's aware. Don't just have a go at this guy if they paint him out to be this insensitive guy, because I just don't believe it. So far, he has not done anything wrong. He doesn't have to be attracted to her. He doesn't have to feel a spark. He doesn't have to sleep with her. He has done nothing, as far as I can see on the screen, because they haven't recorded anything that makes him look like he's did anything disrespectful at all. At all. He has said nothing disrespectful. He has been nice to the girl. The only thing he said is that her personality and his personality, they're both big personalities. So how will they navigate that? Which is a total valid thing. Two big personalities, boom! That might not work very well together.
My energy and her energy. This is the first time I'm with someone who's matching, if not giving more.
There's nothing wrong with him being worried about that. That's not a bad thing. That's all I'm saying. Now, I also want to say that I did see Jesse's Instagram the other day, and he did say that they're worried about Colin's edit. So I'm really going to be taking note of this because it sounds to me like they're going to try and set Collins up. I don't know if this is some sort of revenge because Jesse got away with his edit last year and they're just trying to do it again. I don't know. I don't trust these producers. I'm just saying, I'm just putting that out there. So yeah, I don't believe what I'm seeing on the screen.
Yes, my friend Collins is on this season of Mafs, and his wedding is on Wednesday. He gets married to Nat, and yes, we're pretty nervous about his edit. From what I have heard, he gets a bit railroaded by the experts. They kind of back him up into a corner, and in real life, he's like, where is this all coming from? What is going on? And he begins to sense that he's going to get a bad edit and everyone's against him. Yeah, so we're a bit nervous, to be honest, yeah.
So let me know what you think. Do you trust this edit, or do you think they're trying to exploit two people, one of them grieving for her father, to make a storyline that really doesn't exist? Because that's what I'm thinking is happening here. And I think poor Colin, he's going to be really pushed through the mud this season. And I'm feeling bad for him already. And you can bet that I'm going to be in the background like a weird little cheerleader trying to cheer him on. So, Colin, I really feel for you because I have a feeling, and I think also from what Jesse said as well, I have a feeling you are going to be shitstorm this season for you, and I just feel bad. I really do. But you know what? Villains, they get fans too. So don't worry. You've got a fan here, Colin. You have a fan.